Hey guys, it's me, Karynjean. As you can see behind me, the craft room. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of it right now because I really do need to do a reset. And I'm sorry, I'm holding this with my arm, my right arm, which is probably a mistake. Because anyway, yeah, going to do a reset. I want to take you on a little tour of it right now, and so you can see the mess. So you can see what I've been dealing with, and maybe you guys can come up with some ideas for me. Okay? So here we go. So yes, the door is closed. I'm going to swing you this way. This is the closet here that is, I'm probably not using this space effectively, quite honestly. That's the cart that has my Cricut, which I never use, my Gemini, and some stuff in there. These are the boxes from Stampin' Up! My friend gave me. And then back here is just, that's one of my sewing machines. That's my serger. I don't know, just stuff, right? Yeah, just some stuff. And then let's swing it over here. This is, here we go. Here it is. You can see the mess of the craft table. Yes, you see the mess of the craft table. You see the mess of the ironing board. You can even see some of the mess on the floor. And then we have that closet over there. Let's go back this way. You can see on the wall, and most of you are already familiar with my current setup. These are the two 4x4s I got at Target during the pandemic when IKEA was all sold out of everything. And behind that, along that wall there, is the baseboard radiator. And I'll show you one of my issues So let's go in here, and we're going to swing around to my left. Now, I really don't have any issues with this wall here. Let me see if I can back up. As I bump into everything. Because it's a Cape Cod and I have these slanted ceilings. So I don't have any issues really with this. There's not much that I can put there. Stamps, 6x6 paper, larger stamps. 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Then down here, well, here, this is the We Are Memory Keepers 6-tray project cart, which I have stuff on. Let me pull this away. See if I can get it pulled away. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to be able to get all the way down there, folks. Let's see if I can. No, I'm not. Hold on. I know it's very shaky because I'm doing this on my phone and I'm moving things out of the way so I can move around and stuff. Okay, that's the best I could do for you. Card making, cardstock cut down, others 12, some 12 by 12s there. Down there is in that bin, well, in the box beneath it is that, I forget what it is. It's like those life cards or something. I got them really cheap at Tuesday morning. Where the watermelons are, that's watermelon and lemons for theme-specific journals. In those drawers, I have just different supplies. In that white box is black spirals that I ordered down there. So this area might be kind of wasted. It's kind of hard to get into. I don't go down there that much. That is a special holder for my phone for when I'm making videos. It's, what do they call those things in Hollywood? I don't know, it's like a smooth thing. DJ Mobile or something like that. I don't know what it's called. My little cinch machine and just some stuff there. And then that back corner has nothing in it. That's just a large cutter that came from my friend's mom, my Stampin' Up! My friend whose mom died, the Stampin' Up! And then this is all my fabrics. My photo printer. And let me move, no, see, I gotta move this card out of the way. This wrapping paper box I usually keep back there in that corner. It's the paper that I talk about. It's what's laying on my desktop right now. So yeah, I got a lot more ribbons from the Stampin' Up stuff. So I don't have room. I don't have room anymore the way it's currently set up. That has cross-stitch stuff in it. The teal and pink has cross-stitch stuff. That has, I think, when I inherited that's a bunch of alcohol markers, I think. That's where I went to college, so I saved those magazines for pictures. Now, this area I do go to a lot. My HP printer, which I love. Printer paper, those are all my envelopes. And then I have these photo bins, which I keep a lot of ephemera and stuff in. And down here, this one here is supposed to go right in there, but I have, as you can see, some things out. Wait till you see my desk. Those envelopes there are also theme specific, like summer, Pooh I think is one. This is all my rubber stamps, and then back here are just containers of stickers and things like that. Down here, this here orangey thing I got from Tractor Supply. It has a lot of dangles and beads and, you know, hard stuff like jewelry things for. And then this here, I used to have that on my desk, but I don't use that anymore because I have a different thing on, you know, I'm using different things on my desk. So there's that. And then this is all my doilies, my paper doilies and stuff. More ribbons, all my paper flowers, my book corners and different things there. Tags, card fronts cut down, different types of paper cut down. That is a roll of, I don't know, whatever that stuff is called. I've got it because I want to make my own bowl, rope bowl. More tags. Behind it is not mica powder. That's what I also have here, some kind of gum thing to make my own mica powders. And so that's that. And then this here has my watercolor brushes in it. That is scraps. That's ready-made ephemera. Behind the sewing machine is littler ready-made ephemera. This is the cart that is always to my right. And I can show you what's there in a minute, but I think you guys already know. My sewing machine, and then the drawers had different things in it. Another sewing machine. Washi tape. I'm gonna sit down. That is mostly, well, it's different stuff. It's vinyl, it's wrapping paper, it's contact paper, it's different stuff. And then this is another cart, right? There's the Junk Journal July. That has my that has my smaller stencils in it. This is one of those project trays. It's just a mess. Let me move this, oh gosh, out of the way if I can. Something's getting caught. There we go. That's getting caught. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh golly. And over here we have my 12 by 12 paper, storage drawers, more ephemera stuff, storage drawers, my own journals, paper pads that I need to put back away, more scraps, book page stuff. That's a bin of non-white or cream trimmings, soft lines. It's just my journals, I mean, I like looking over here to see the journals and the pretty colors and stuff, right? And so this is what I do. So I have access also this way when I'm really bad about putting things away. Tops to old cat litter boxes, so I can do coloring some paper. That needs to be sent out if I can find the address. This card here has mailing supplies, TV, my computer. On this wall, silk flowers. They're not silk anymore. A pegboard with, I mean, none of this has really changed that much. And then in this closet, which is, because it's narrow, it's kind of hard to get into, I have just book bases, which are usually just cardboard boxes from food stuff, more storage. Like in here, I have, what do I have in here? Just like this here is packaging. If the packaging is nice from things I get, I save the packaging, right? These here are different prayer cards and stuff. I get those at Dollar Tree. Over here, I have some more of those ink blenders and library cards and different things there. Bubble wrap, packing supplies, right? When sending out, mailing out purchases and journals and stuff. My different dies for paper and just other stuff here, like the thesaurus, the dictionary, just some old books, old blank books, sketchbooks and stuff that I can use to pull stuff out and put in journals. The bag there is full of silk ties. The box down there is all full of glues. Yeah, and then there's all this stuff, right, that I used at one time to keep me organized and things, but I don't use anymore because I have different solutions. So, oh, sorry. And there's the view from this side, from this angle. And of course, the craft table is a mess. There's the fancy camera that I still need to figure out more of. This is, I need to send that back. That's my brother's replacement cochlear processor. These are my dies. I don't have that many dies. Here and there. This is where stuff gets dumped. We all have a dumping ground, right? These are Jello boxes that could make cute little, you know, journalettes. Tiny little journals. And now, this is the mess I'm dealing with currently. Now, I did just, whoa, I need to move this cart before everything goes tumbling again. All right, I'm gonna have to put you down for this one. Okay, so this is my desk. I have not cleaned it up since working on the Shabby Dabby Doodah double pocket document envelope, and then the Camilla Creates, Camilla, whatever that other one is. See, I can't, Camille Crafts Designs or something, sorry. So I still need to clean this up, and I want to organize some of the things, like all these stickers and stuff that I was pulling out of this one box here. That's a piece of vellum because I do want to start migrating some of this stuff over into my ephemera boxes, right? So here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this is this box that I pulled like the stickers and these things out of. Yeah, so just let's just chat as I try to clean up and organize a little bit. Now, I don't know what to do, guys. I need your suggestions, please. Simply because I have to get up whenever I want anything, right? I don't mind necessarily getting up and piling up like the laces and stuff, but what else am I saying? I just wish some more things were closer at hand. Now, as I say that, I'm sitting here trying to think of what do I want to have closer at hand, right? I mean, that's usually, you know, where we need to start. What is it what am I trying to accomplish? These fit perfectly in there. What am I trying to accomplish? If I shift the desk over to the left a little bit more, I think what I really want is an L-shaped workspace. Now, I did have that in the past before I started buying all these storage solutions. I did have an L-shaped workspace. I will put those in there, and I'll just put those back in there for now as well. It's my mess. All right, I'm actually gonna put all this stuff away back where it belongs. These are, oh, do I want to put these in something? Do I want to take them out of this and put them in something? Hold on, let's pull over this book. This is the one we made, and the one that actually fell on the floor. I don't like it as much since I put the hard cover on it because it's too wide. It's too wide. I don't like it. These here, I cut out from my Uline catalog, you know, the one that I use for gluing on top of. I came across these pages and I thought, well, I can cut those out, right? And use them as labels or something. So I mounted it on just regular weight copy paper, you know, just glued it down and cut them out. So that's what those are. But I have this tiny bubble and that tiny bubble. I'll just put them there. Now these are, oh goodness gracious. Let me see if we can find them. Yeah, so I guess I need to think about it because I really don't know. I can't tell if that's black or brown, truth be told. Well, there's the purple ones. The purple ones were, that's a different style purple. All right, this is black. Also, this is the wrong page. This one is, I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna put it there. I think these are all, whoops. I think these pockets are either overstuffed or a little bit too narrow. Okay, so this is that black? I really can't tell. It looks kind of brown to me. Yeah, that's more brown than black. Put those all over here. Black and purple. These teeny tiny ones, I really don't use that much. Also, I'm wondering if I should print them off on a cream color paper instead of a white color paper, right? To just, you know, put that in there and, I don't know, put that in there. Right, so there's this one, and I'm going to put this aside because I made this one. Now this one, what was I thinking there? Although that's not going to work. That's too stuffed. All right, let me think about that. I'm just gonna put these away and straighten this up a bit. Well, here's a for instance, like those 3 containers that have the photo that I keep the different ephemera in, the photo containers. I think I would like to have those closer at hand so that they can just be here and so I don't constantly have to keep them open on the floor over there when I'm using stuff. So there's that. There's that. This is the stuff I want to put in an ephemera holder, but I'm going to need a new ephemera holder. So like this stuff is just craft stuff. Like this is from an onion bag. I figured I could dye that or use that or figure out something with that. Oh. All right, so a new ephemera holder. This is the second half of a magazine glue book that I was starting. This is what I'm gonna do. I'll use this. I'll use this. Here we go. I am using vellum this time instead of, okay, so the pocket's gonna be cut down to 3 3/4 at the most, and this is 5 1/2, so this is what I'm using. Okay, let's split these up. Now these are not all going to fit in one pocket because it's just going to give too much bulk. We should not have these all in one pocket. Let me put it that way. So 1 2 3, those are rather plain. It's a little bit fancier. Plain, fancier. I don't know, what do we got? 1 2 3 4 5. That'll work. And okay, so I need to make it, what did I say? I said 3 3/4 by for these two pockets, 3 3/4 by 3. 3 3/4 by 3. So 3, and I think here's 3 3/4. Well, let's see. Then we could just, if it's not, we could just trim it down a little bit by 3. And by another 3. 3 might actually be a little bit too deep. But yeah, let's do it this way. That's okay. And then that'll go right there. Works for me. And then that puts this to use. And are we going to do wet glue, or we're going to do wet glue? I was going to do double-sided adhesive, but I think wet glue would be better. Right there. Okay. I've been having really bad headaches over the past few weeks. I mean, horrendous headaches that just nothing is helping, right? And I was thinking, is it my blood pressure? Is it, I don't know, brain cancer? You know, what is it? Why can't I get rid of these headaches? What's going on? And then I realized they recently started me on a cholesterol medicine, a atorvastatin, and so I looked up the side effects for atorvastatin, and the very top side effect is, you guessed it, headaches. So I think probably that's what the issue is. I sent a message to my primary care telling them what my issue was. First of all, the horrible headaches, and then also just like stomach, abdominal discomfort. I mean, it's minor compared to the darn headaches, truth be told. Minor indeed. So I'm going to separate these out as well. So yeah, so I sent them a message. And, you know, the nurse got back to me saying, I'll talk to the provider about it, and we'll get back to you. We'll let you know. So now this is Christmas. That's Easter. That, I don't know, shamrocks. That's also some kind of something or other. I just want to separate them a little bit into theme if I can. Not these ones. These I'm just separating into size. It's a bigger one, or maybe just, I don't know, just size again. I don't know. It's a bunny rabbit. Mushrooms. So yeah. So we shall see what they say, because I'm telling you, I will stop taking this medication. Truth be told, they're all concerned about my cholesterol. I am not concerned about my cholesterol. Especially now that I'm really not eating carbs. I'm really, well, I'm not eating carbs. I'm back to more of a carnivore-based eating, and that really raises people's cholesterol, and then they all have conniption fits and stuff like that. But there's a special blood test. It's called like a cardiac calcium something study that can be done. It's interesting. This one is a little bit narrower than the rest of those. And that will tell you your real risk of things, right? Cholesterol. Anyway, so we'll just put this one here. We'll just put that one there. So, but of course, they don't, a lot of insurance won't pay for that. Well, and I get my stuff through the VA anyway, and the VA is not going to pay for that. I'd be more than happy to pay for that test myself. So, there. I actually think that this is going to be a very good use for this little book of mine. And I got this idea from Nicole over at Relax Cut Glue. I think that's what her channel name is. This one I am also going to cut down to, well, those, I'm thinking, I don't know if I can do 2 of these. I can. All right, I'm going to cut it down to, well, this is 5. They need to be cut down to 2.5, maybe 2 inches. All right, let's try 2 inches. More or less. 2 inches by 3 and somewhere around there. So there, and that one we can place there. Let's see if this is going to work. I don't mind that other one is more narrow for what I'm planning on putting in it. Right? Oh gosh, so anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And this looks like Christmas to me because it's got the berries on it. We'll put that one there, and we'll put the mushrooms here. Let's see if we put it. Ooh, just fits right there. Okay, we're gonna cut this down to 2 inches as well, and then we'll just cut it in half. At this point, I have no idea how big this is. Uh, 6.5, so 3 3.25. So yeah. And we'll do another one. 2 inches. By, that's not straight. I know you can't see it because it's vellum. there. There it is. And I said 3 1/4, 3 1/4. Right there. Oh, and that should be enough. Oh, I need another one for that. Okay, that's fine. No worries, no worries. So we'll put this one towards this side, and the other one we might stagger over here. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. This one we'll put towards here. Now, I'm not worried about suddenly stuffing things into these pockets because I am pretty sure that it's a fox. That's mushrooms. It's not colored mushrooms, but it's mushrooms nonetheless. That's a bird. We'll stick that in there with that one. That's a bug. That's, I don't know, an owl. I'll put that in with the birds. That's kind of a bug. It's a dragonfly, and this is, I'll put that over here. What's this? These are smaller. Birds, 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 rabbits, birds. I don't think that really matters. And now let's do over here. Do the same thing. This one we'll put here on the outer side. And this one we'll put towards the inner side, just to balance it out a little bit. Inner side. There. Okay. We'll put you guys here. And we'll put you guys here. And this might be too many for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, I think it's too many for it, but we'll just leave it there as is. Whoops, get over there. You guys get down. I think I might reinforce that spot right there with just a piece of micropore because it's sitting on a fold of, or not a fold, but where I've overlapped the book page there. So I'm just going to cut just a teeny piece of this right there. Ooh, hello, no, get off of you. There, just to reinforce that a little bit. Okay, now I need a pocket for this and a pocket for this. And these are kind of thick and heavy, but I am going to put them on the same page. 3 inches, that's fine. I'm going to cut it the other direction. What did I say? I said 2 inches. 2 inches. We'll do 2 inches. Is that going to be enough? Hopefully. 2 inches. Let's do this one a little bit bigger. Did I cut it bigger? How big is this? This is 3 inches by All right, let's try this. See if it's going to work for that. And we'll put this little one over here. These will go, ooh, ooh. All right, let's give that a moment to dry. And also, we could just put washi tape down on them as well, just in case we're seeing we have an issue with them, or just the microport to just reinforce that. That one's there. Okay, let's see about you down here. There. Okay. That's perfectly fine. And if it gets too bulky or something, I can always just rip out pages, because that's the type of little journal book this is. And like here, I'm not going to put anything because, oh, well, I might, but look at how pretty, you know, I did save some of the pictures that I liked that were from this magazine, which is a backpacking magazine. Isn't that pretty? So, yeah. Yeah. So there we go. So there's that. Now we can, if we so desire, you know, we can cover it with something, although, you know, I'm perfectly fine leaving the way it is, quite honestly. And I actually like this idea for these because they're small. You can stuff them. I like this. I like this a lot. This is, oops. This is the one, this was the bottom half of this, right? And so this one is, I think, 4x6, which is why that one is a little bit shorter, stubbier. But this one I really went to town with, just collaging pages. And this was totally with scraps. I did this a couple of years ago. Totally with scraps, but again, leaving some pictures that I liked. Yeah, and look at this one. Look at her. Look at how fabulous she is. I could actually use this book. See, I like the colors, so I leave them. I could have used this book for Junk Journal July Challenge. Now that I think about it, it's more than enough pages in here, although it already has so much down on it that maybe not. There's even a piece of fabric, a fabric flip. Look at that. Anyway, so that's another one. I will put that aside on top of that tray. So yes, so it's a mess. The studio's a mess. I try to clean it and it doesn't always work. Oh, this is what poo that needs to get put away back in our poo book. So what else can we do today? I think that's it for me. I'm gonna go lay down a little while. I still have more cleaning to do. But I'm very serious. If you can think of a way that I can do a little bit of better organization, because I do want an L space. I do want an L space. Or actually a U space. One of the options is I can pull the sewing machine table and put it here at my left, but that's not going to do me any good because the sewing machine table, that unit behind me, already has all its stuff and, you know, has its own purpose, and it's perfectly fine there. So just putting something, and what I'm actually thinking is I have two wooden, so they were not going to match. They're like a cherry wood. The 3-shelf, the folding, collapsible bookcases. They're not very deep though, but that might be an option for me to just put here at my left in order to have more access to things. Another option is to rearrange this whole desktop here in front of me. Although, again, these are the things that I go for all the time as well, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea either. Well, this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really need your imaginations to work overtime on this one, friends, because I need help figuring this out. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.